So today we're up at Top Dog Motorcycles. Yeah, let's get cracking and do some. This one here is now moving. This one here isn't ready. So we've got a good selection of bikes here to choose from, so let's make it harder on ourselves, shall we? Let's not go for stuff that's just been running. Let's go for the ones that are lurking in the corner against the wall, that have got things put on them because it's been sat here for about a year and a half. So apparently it ran, but then, you know, that's often what's said. Oh yeah, it ran great, mate. Yeah, it was fine. But this one was has obviously had to come in from the States, and it's been sat around for ages. I mean, you can tell just by the layer of dust on the seat. Nobody sat on this for a long time. So let's drag it out. Let's see what's the story with this bike, and see if we can get it turned over. See if we can get it to run at all. So here you go. That's proper dust under there, and let's have a little look in there. That's not so clever, is it? That smells really funky, that does. That's not a good sign. So I don't know how much luck we're going to have with getting this one running through its own fuel system. That's the only thing. What we can do is we can, where these have got a fuel pump this side, we can take these hoses off to see what fuel we get through, if any, and then we'll have a little look-see and see where we're at. But the rest of it, the throttle is seized as well, so yeah, it's absolutely seized up solid. So I think we're going to be a little unlucky to try and do anything with it, but let's see. Let's just have a little bit more of an investigate and see if we can make it turn over at least, and then we'll go from there. So as you can see, the battery's in pretty poor condition, and this bracket here is held in with a 10mm on the top, so we're just going to undo that. And once we've got that off, we should be able to pull the battery out. As you can see on the sides of that battery, the state of that battery, that's been in there a very long time indeed. As you can see, pretty much everything has got a fair coating of dust all over it, almost like this bike's been ridden somewhere in a sort of desert conditions, as you can see. It's really dusty, really fine powder dust as well. Someone's conveniently left a bit of jeans here for us. As you can see, underneath it, the bike's in decent shape. It's just coated in this dust layer. It's just going to be a case of trying to get past all of this. You probably could do with a good pressure wash off to start with, really. So here's something a bit interesting. I don't know if anybody can tell me what this is. Very strange. And then also sat in over here. Almost looks like some sort of beetle nest of some kind or something. Can't really get any closer than that without it going out of focus. If you know what this is, then please put something in the comments. We'd be interested to find out. Especially if this has come from some desert conditions. Some sort of creature, some sort of beetle, I don't know. You tell me. Be really interested to find out. Yeah, it's good to see them all broken open like that, isn't it?
What we're doing? What's happening with the bike anyway? We're doing good.
Well, at the moment, I've just managed to get the battery off of it. It was quite tight in there because everywhere around the battery box is quite corroded. So, on these GLs, the points live down here. Now, whether this will come off easily or not is another matter. It's been on there a long time.
It was quite old, wasn't it?
It's going to need a impactor or a pair of swan necks might do it, because you can get to the outside of the screw. It's been there a long time. Let's get some swan necks on it. Some grips of some sort. Let's get in nice and close and have a look at these points, shall we?
That's what we call it. Monkey, no, that's a girl. Yeah. Probably just selling.
So those definitely need a clean before we go any further. Essentially, these points are seized, they're not springing back at all. You can see there. So this is never going to run until we can get those points freed off. And that set I can barely even move at all. So it's going to take a bit of manoeuvring and sorting, and we'll get there. This one here is now moving. This one here isn't yet, so we just got to work it back and forwards to get it moving. Otherwise we'll never, even if we've got power to the ignition,
they're just going to hold up.
It's going to hold open, you've got no spark, so it's never going to run. Just trying to work it, otherwise we'd have to strip it apart, take this circlip off the middle, and pull the whole thing apart. But I'd rather not, if I can help it. We're hoping that some of that WD will find its way showing signs. What you want is for it to do that.
Snap back.
Snap back nice and quick, because obviously it opens and closes very quickly. So if it hovers, it's not going to work. So we might leave it for 5 minutes to let that soak in. Let's just leave that now to soak for about a good 5 minutes, and then we'll see where we're at.
Stick this on and all. They won't do the drain so much there.
So you put the, what is it?
Have you got a decent screw on?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I've got a bit of price.
Just a drink for you then. Oh, thanks, mate. We got a spark plush.
Got it again, hasn't it? Yeah.
Is it a flat screwdriver you want, please?
Yes, there's only one here, sorry.
Little tiny red one, yeah?
Yeah, that's it. Well, yeah,
Thanks.
Can you send
me the details?
We flooded it there a lot. I think we flooded that. You get a bump? Billy, come on lad.
Will it go? Well, that's a very good question. At the moment, that jet. Turn the infield cover off.
Oh, we're looking at it. We've got spark yet. It's, they are sparking all over its side there. It's not actually at the point, so you probably won't drain out.
I've got one, one's going to go to Shrewsbury.
Oh yeah. Which one?
Yamaha there, so good.
I think he's got a yellow one on the bed at the moment.
Has he?
It looks to be sparking off to one side, hasn't it?
Yeah, it'll be.
This is.
Yeah.
It's ever since some
Oh, that's
muppet broke it.
That's what happens when you let Muppets in. Okay.
It's sparking in a really strange place. That. It's not even like it's arcing across anywhere it shouldn't be. It's like up here.
Yeah, that's why the texture said.
Oh.
I'll pull it over. What's this?
Let's do it. Let's like. Oh, that's the start. It's gonna go that.
Close.
It's an intermittent spark, isn't it? I'm sure you're probably.
Yeah, we'll give it a rest a minute because it's all getting a bit warm.
Yeah, yeah.
It must be the giggling pin.
Yeah, on the left.
Yeah. The other last shaft.
Soft and rare.
Close.
Okay.
Very close. Yes. If the burr counts as running, then it's running.
They're not quite. I think it has to take to the park.
Yeah.
It has to shout. But I think your problem is down here, isn't it? So
Yeah, it is.
you're
Yeah.
going to need a bit of brake.
Ideally, you want new points. To really do it justice, you need to put new points in, put new cam belts on, service the engine, and then it will start.
Do we not have any
Probably take the
sandpaper
carbs.
just to tickle it up a tad?
Yeah, we could give you
Because I'm not sure if this card cleaner, if this is leaving some kind of like a damp residue.
It might do, yeah. Usually
just
a bit of WD cups, but WD's quite oily, so that leaves
Yeah.
an oily film on there. So
Yeah.
so maybe a hint of wet and dry might do the job.
Yeah. That's definitely barking into life, isn't it? Got some kind of a leak at the back. That's better. Oh, hello. Right up.
I just hold the fuse together.
Oh, hello. Go on, give it some. Hold it down. We got smoke. Whichever way you look at that now, lads, that's a
that
runner.
runs.
That's just the news way.
That's a runner.
That's,
Yeah,
it's
you
just
just-
wearing off the newness. Yeah, that's a runner now. Yeah, it's definitely a runner. Okay, so we are. We've had it running. That's a big achievement. It's been stood around for quite some time. It still needs a bit of going over just to make it into a really nice bike, but there we are. So if you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and catch you on the next one.
Excellent.